Graduates and guests, please be seated. Good morning. My name is Richard Hopper, and on behalf of the graduating class, faculty, and staff of Kennebec Valley Community College, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the college's 49th commencement exercise. This also marks the 50th anniversary of KVCC. It's a proud day for the institution and makes the timing of your graduation extra special. Today marks the completion of study for 478 students, about 300 of whom are here today. We honor their achievements, and we are delighted that you are here to share in this most special occasion. Personally, this is the 7th time for me to preside over these commencement exercises. I remain in awe of the commitment of our students who go on to contribute to our society, our economy, our region, and our state. Thank you to both alumnus Xander Waltz for the music prelude and to the Blue Hill Brass Quintet for their entertainment and processional music. The Blue Hill Brass first played at KVCC Commencement in 1999. This is their 20th year with us. I am pleased to now introduce our guests on the dais. To my left, special guest and commencement speaker, Kennebec Valley Community College President Emerita, Dr. Barbara Woodley, Maine Community College President Emeritus and Interim President of the Foundation for Maine's Community Colleges, Dr. John Fitzsimmons, Maine Community College President David Degler, and Trustee of the Community College System, Kimberly Lindloff. To my right, KVCC Academic Dean Kathy Engelhardt, KVCC Vice President Karen Normandin, member of the graduating class of 2019, the KVCC Student of the Year, Keith Giles, KVCC's 2019 Distinguished Alumna, Jessica Gleason, Chair of the Kennebec Valley Community College Foundation, Dwight Littlefield, and KVCC Student Affairs Navigator, Brian Holtz, who will read the names of today's graduates. At this time, I ask all members of the Maine Community College System, the Kennebec Valley Community College Foundation Board of Trustees, as well as members of the KVCC Alumni Council to stand and be recognized. Wait, there we go. I kindly ask that all of our graduating veterans and any veterans in the audience or here on stage to stand and be recognized for their service to our country. Thank you. In April, after a battle with cancer, the KVCC community lost a student and friend, Dion Lyons, a liberal studies student, a Student of the Year nominee, and an active member of the college community. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor our friend and KVCC graduate, Dion. I'm now pleased to introduce President David Degler, who will bring greetings from the Maine Community College System. Mr. Degler was named President of the Maine Community College System on January 21st, 2019. He served as Chief Financial Officer for the system from 2003 to 2019, and as Vice President from 2015 to 2019. He was also appointed Interim President of the Foundation for Maine's Community Colleges and previously served as Director of Finance at what was then Southern Maine Technical College. He has served the Maine Community College System for nearly 20 years. Please welcome President Degler.
Wow, huh? All right. To the faculty, the staff, and the family members, I bring hearty and deep felt thanks from those of us throughout the entire system for your roles in supporting this graduating class. Today would not be nearly as successful without your support and encouragement, because you have taught, encouraged, and supported this awesome class of graduates. Now, to the class of 2019, I extend my hearty congratulations. You've studied hard. You've overcome immense challenges. You deserve to be proud of your accomplishment. I hope you will consider 3 brief thoughts as you begin your journey as graduates of Kennebec Valley Community College. First, today is a day of celebration. Celebrate responsibly, but do celebrate. You have a great deal to be proud of. Second, remember Amelia Earhart once said, "The most difficult thing is deciding to act. The rest is mere tenacity." Remember with pride the challenges and all of those challenges that you have overcome and the tenacity that brought you to this stage. Share those challenges and your triumphs with everyone you meet. Encourage them to follow your lead. Maine will be a better place if you do. That brings me to my third and final point. Commencement is a beginning, not an end. The world of work is changing rapidly. Return here, learn more. Consider this college your lifelong partner. Together you will become more than you are, more than you ever dreamed you could be. Thank you, and again, congratulations.
I'm now pleased to introduce Trustee Lindloff, who will bring greetings from the Maine Community College system. Trustee Lindloff has served on the Maine Community College Board of Trustees for the past year. She serves as President and CEO of the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce and is also the Executive Director of the Central Maine Growth Council. As President and CEO of the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce for nearly 18 years, Kim is responsible for working with 630 chamber member businesses, 21 municipalities, the education community, and all economic and community development entities within the Mid-Maine region and across the entire state. Trustee Lindloff is a 1986 graduate of Lawrence High School. She received her associate's degree from the University of Maine at Augusta and subsequently earned her degree in marketing management from Thomas College. Kim is a lifelong resident of Fairfield. Please welcome Maine Community College System Trustee Kimberly Lindloff.
Good morning. On behalf of my colleagues on the Maine Community College System Board of Trustees, it's my pleasure to be here today to extend congratulations to the graduating class of 2019. Commencements are a day of celebration. It's an opportunity for all of us here to share with you and your families an accomplishment that is of great significance. An accomplishment that reaffirms the belief that Maine people are willing to work hard to achieve their dreams. The degree or certificate you will receive today is a symbol of your success, and your accomplishments are a testimony not only to your desire and intelligence, but also to the skills and support of the faculty and staff of this fine college. We all take great pride in your success. Again, on behalf of the trustees, I wish each of you the very best in the future. Thank you.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Trustee Dwight Littlefield, Chair of the Kennebec Valley Community College Foundation Board of Trustees. Mr. Littlefield received his bachelor's degree from the University of Maine at Presque Isle. For the last 23 years, he's held a variety of roles in the education field, including 2 years at Chimbro as their training manager and 16 years with Jobs for Maine's graduates. He has spent 5 years at the Department of Education and is currently the State Director for Career and Technical Education. The KVCC Foundation is a nonprofit corporation that raises resources to support scholarships for KVCC students in need. The KVCC Foundation today has an endowment of $4.2 million and issues more than $220,000 per year in scholarships and student employment opportunities. Please welcome the chair of the KVCC Foundation, Mr. Dwight Littlefield.
Good morning. On behalf of the KVCC Foundation Board of Trustees, I want to congratulate you on your accomplishment. Today, you will celebrate the completion of your academic program, and many of you will go to work tomorrow. To me, that's what separates a community college experience from all others. You will leave here today with your associate's degree or your certificate, providing you with great opportunities and opening many doors. However, that is only a small part of the overall educational experience you have had. Many of you have had to balance multiple responsibilities in your day-to-day life. Your commitment, your grit, and your perseverance have afforded you the privilege of walking across this stage here today. The mission of the KVCC Foundation is to engage supporters, to invest in students, faculty, and programs to empower individuals and to build stronger communities. What that means is that beyond your instructors, your friends, and family, there are 20 individuals on the KVCC Foundation Board of Trustees who volunteer their time and represent many organizations to help you and future KVCC students. They represent local banks, credit unions, farms, hospitals, construction companies, manufacturing industries, retail businesses, technology, education, and nonprofits. You may not be aware when the foundation may have purchased a piece of equipment for your program or have helped support one of your classmates with gas money, childcare, or even a scholarship. Every request for foundation support from foundation is different, and every challenge a student faces is unique. Our hope is that our quiet efforts help students overcome some of the many obstacles they face. We hope that such support gives students the confidence to continue to succeed and to make our community stronger. There is no greater reward than seeing you all here today. We hope that someday you will support the KVCC Foundation or help a future student in need. I'd like to remind you that working hard, staying focused, believing in yourself, and maintaining self-confidence is in the face of many challenges is what brought you here today. I recently read a quote from Phil Knight, who was the founder of Nike. He said, "Sometimes you have to give up. Sometimes knowing when to give up, when to try something else is genius. Giving up doesn't mean stopping. Don't ever stop." Each of you sitting here today had to give up something to be here, but you didn't stop. I want to close by telling you all, don't stop. Keep going. Make today your new beginning. Congratulations and thank you.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the KVCC 2019 Student of the Year, Keith Giles. Keith is a graduate of the KVCC Culinary Arts Program and will provide remarks on behalf of the graduating class. There were 22 finalists, all of whom are remarkable students, but as you will hear, Keith stands out as one of a kind. Please join me in welcoming Keith Giles.
President Hopper, Dr. Woodley, distinguished guests, friends, family, and fellow graduates, class of 2019. It is a privilege to be your student speaker this year. This honor is bestowed upon the KVCC Student of the Year. After hearing the stories and accomplishments of my 22 fellow nominees at the awards dinner last month, I thought, wow, at least I'll have a good dinner. Never did I expect to hear my name. It is truly humbling to stand before you today with the duty of imparting wisdom and well wishes. Congratulations to all of you on your graduation. You have all worked very hard to complete your studies. I extend a heartfelt thanks to friends and family who have supported you along the way. Some of you may not know, but I'm a graduate of the KVCC Culinary Arts program. I would like to take a minute to thank my instructors, Chef Angion and Chef Riali, for their dedication and for their support and their belief in me. I would also like to thank Michael Tardif, the chair of the Kennebec Valley Community College Honors Program. If it were not for the personal commitment and hard work of these three faculty members, I would not be standing here today. I'm sure each of today's graduates can tell you similar stories of the help and support they receive from faculty and administration at KVCC. A very wise friend of mine once told me there are colleges in the education business and there are colleges in the business of education. From my experience, I can tell you that KVCC is truly in the business of education, and I thank you. As a graduate of the Culinary Arts program, I think it is fitting to provide you today with a chef's approach to life. You see, chefs are so passionate about food, we tend to look at everything through a food filter. Let me explain how food preparation can inspire you in life. In the culinary world, we have a three-part approach to our work. We express this as ingredients, preparation, and plating. Every dish starts with basic ingredients. Your basic ingredients are then flavored by how you prepare them. Finally, you entice the world to eat what you have prepared by plating the food, to present it in an artful way on a dish or bowl so that the diners can appreciate the colors, smells, textures that will bring them pleasure. If you use rice as an example of a basic ingredient, one might think that all rice is the same, but it's not. There is long grain rice, short grain rice, brown rice, wild rice, jasmine rice, and many other sorts of rice. Each type of rice has its own unique properties. Some are sticky, some are nutty, some are bland, and others more flavorful. Some rice can be cooked quickly, while other strains require more time. Our lives are the basic ingredient of our individual success. Just like rice, each of our lives is unique and has different characteristics. Some require more attention, care, input than others. And I believe there are three very important characteristics of life. Number one, we do not control life. John Lennon said, "Life is what happens while we are busy doing other things." Anyone who tells you they control their life is either naive or misinformed. Having worked at the homeless shelter, I have talked with people who at one point in life owned their own business, but due to no fault of their own, were now guests at the shelter. There will be times in your life when events will come from nowhere. You will be powerless to change them and probably wonder why this is happening. The answer is, that's life. This lack of control is a special characteristic of the ingredient called life. Number two, life is not fair. Anyone who has lived a while can tell you this: nowhere is it written that life is fair. Bad things seem to happen to good people, or good things seem to come to those who don't deserve it. Sometimes this can work in our favor. Have you ever caught a break or got lucky? To someone else, this may seem unfair, but it's neither fair nor unfair, it just is. Number 3, life is filled with challenges. Life is full of unexpected tests that teach us and help us grow. Challenges come in many different forms. Everything from a difficult coworker to learning a new skill. My recommendation, don't look to change the situation. Look to change how you approach it. What can you do to make the situation better? Or what do you need to learn and change? Now, challenges have a sneaky way of returning or repeating themselves until you conquer them. Have you ever left a job because of a situation only to find yourself facing the same situation in the next job? The names and faces have changed, but the situation has not. Look inward. What do you need to learn or change? With our basic ingredient, our lives, we move forward to preparation. This is where the heat gets turned up, the herbs and spices get added, and the hard work begins. As a chef, we determine what direction our dish takes. We call this a flavor profile. Our basic ingredient, rice, can become Spanish rice, Asian rice, Mediterranean rice, or pilaf, depending on the flavor profile we choose to create. In your life, you are in control of your flavor profile. How you prepare your ingredients will determine the direction of your life. As much as we think of a flavor profile as a blend of herbs and spices and cooking method, there is something even more important: attitude. Sean Aker, in his book, The Happiness Advantage, writes, "Successful people are not happy because they are successful. Successful people are successful because they're happy." Let me say that again. Successful people are not happy because they're successful. Successful people are successful because they're happy. As the chef of your life, you and only you can choose your attitude. This attitude will have the strongest influence over how you prepare your dish. Once your flavor profile is chosen, you must prepare the flavor elements. Now, a skilled chef can take an ingredient that doesn't seem that palatable in its raw form and alter it in a way that will enhance the main ingredient. For example, garlic. I don't know anybody who eats raw garlic, and if they do, I'm willing to bet they don't have many friends. But when you take a clove of garlic and chop it, mince it, and apply various levels of heat, you develop a flavor element that can make the dish better. Now, a few of my favorite elements are wonder and optimism. Do you get out of bed every morning thinking, ugh, another day? Or do you get up and wonder what the day will bring? Every day is filled with opportunities, chances to help others, chances to meet new people, and chances to learn. Determination and perseverance. Start with the end in mind. Decide what success looks like for you and take the steps necessary to get there. Set goals in your life. Always be working towards something. This will give you purpose. Don't give up when things don't work out. Don't look at it as failure. Look at it as experience. Successful people don't see obstacles. They see opportunity to go in another direction. True friends. Show me your friends, and I will show you your future. You will become who you associate with. True friends will stick with you through the hard times and tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Choose them wisely. Finally, it's time to plate the dish you've prepared. You've taken life's ingredients, added your flavor profile through your attitude, and now it's time to see the finished product. How you present your life is how people will see you and what you will be known for. Garnishes are the key. And two of my favorite garnishes are gratitude. Be in the habit of being thankful. Don't take the everyday things in life for granted. Make it a habit to find things to be thankful for. Your job, your family, your friends, children. Practice the attitude of gratitude. Kindness. You will be known and remembered for your actions, not your words or education. Always, always choose kindness, even for those who mistreat you. I will tell you, out of all the things I have done in my life, my proudest accomplishment is raising my children to be kind. I love them for who they are, and I admire them for their kindness to others. You will be remembered in life mostly for what you do. I hope they are acts of kindness. So now you have your basic ingredients, your flavor profile, and an idea of how you want to present yourself to the world. You are now your own chef. Go forth with your hard-earned diploma and cook up something wonderful. Share it with others. Be grateful and be kind. And as you leave here today, please remember your life will depend on a lot of things, but mostly it will depend on you. Thank you, congratulations, and God bless.
I'm now honored to introduce the Maine Community College System President Emeritus and current Interim President of the Foundation for Maine's Community Colleges, Dr. John Fitzsimmons, who will introduce today's keynote speaker. John Fitzsimmons was president of the Maine Community College System from 1990 to 2015. During those 25 years, enrollment at the system's 7 colleges increased from 3,300 students to 18,200, with an annual 12,000 individuals enrolled in non-credit courses and customized training. Under his leadership, the community college system played a significant role in enhancing educational opportunities for Maine adults and career-bound high school students. In March 2003, his vision to transition Maine's technical colleges into full-fledged community colleges won the overwhelming and bipartisan support of the Maine legislature, as well as Governor John Baldacci. In July 2003, the 7 colleges officially became Maine's community college system, and the MCCS became one of the fastest-growing community college systems in the nation. In 2014, Dr. Fitzsimmons was named by Maine Magazine as one of the 50 most influential Maine people shaping our state's future. Prior to his presidency, he served as Maine's Commissioner of Labor under Governor John McKernan and received numerous national recognitions, including the prestigious National Alliance of Business State of the Year award for his innovative programs in human resource development. Dr. Fitzsimmons earned a bachelor's degree from the University of Rhode Island and his master's degree from the University of Southern Maine and his doctorate from Nova Southeastern University. He served as a sergeant in the U.S. Marine Corps, including a tour of duty in Vietnam in 1969 and 1970. He chaired the veterans group responsible for building of Maine's Vietnam Memorial in Augusta. Dr. Fitzsimmons resides in Falmouth with his wife Lynn, and they have 2 adult sons, JB, who lives in Virginia, and Ryan, who lives in Maine. Please join me in welcoming Dr. John Fitzsimmons.
Well, good morning. Good morning. Thank you. It's a big day. You know, I've been just sitting here marveling at our sign language interpreters. It is such a beautiful thing to watch how they do it. You know, I've always had one thing I was hope to see before this might be my last time on a podium. Let me ask, are you willing to indulge me for just a moment? I think that's a yes. All right, exactly as I say it, please. Wow, this speaker is very handsome. Thank you very much. Let me begin as I should, offering my congratulations to the class of 2019 for achieving this important milestone in your life. We appreciate you choosing KVCC for your college experience. And before the day is over, please take a moment to thank the faculty for their role in your success. I'd also like to thank Dr. Hopper for his kind invitation to join you for this very special day and for his leadership of this important institution. Rick, I appreciate all you do, the staff and faculty, to keep KVCC recognized as one of the most respected institutions in the state of Maine. It's my pleasure this morning to introduce the commencement speaker, Dr. Barbara Woodley, and I'd like to begin with a quote. John Quincy Adams wrote, quote, "If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader." That quote defines the body of work representing Barbara Woodley's commitment to her students, college, community, and our entire state. I've had the privilege of working with Barbara for 25 years, and let me share a few highlights of her very distinguished career. Barbara places a high value on the importance of education. She's attended 4 colleges, earning an associate, a baccalaureate, a master's degrees, and finally, while working full-time, she earned a doctorate at Vanderbilt University. This helps you understand the respect and the empathy Barbara has had for her students as they juggle work, family, and school to create a better life for themselves and for their families. Barbara spent 37 years at Kennebec Valley Community College. She started in a back office at Waterville Vocational High School before the college moved to its permanent home here in Fairfield. During her tenure as president, enrollment grew to 2,400 students. She added tens of millions of dollars in new facilities and helped acquire the 700-acre Alphon campus in Hinckley. And along the way, she became the longest-serving college president in Maine, having held the post for 28 years until she retired in 2013. After leaving KVCC, she could have enjoyed retirement. But when I asked her to come in to be the system's chief academic officer, she agreed and stayed until she and her husband Jim moved to Virginia. Throughout her career, Barbara has been a leader. There's a quote by Sheryl Sandberg, the CEO of Facebook, that I believe captures the essence of Barbara's leadership style and impact. Quote, "Leadership is about making others better by your presence and making sure the impact lasts in your absence." Barbara's legacy is showing all of us that human kindness in a leader is not a weakness, but rather a strength. That we all can be better by letting the light shine on the people around us instead of ourselves. Finally, reminding us that doing what you love and showing others the sincerity of that love makes all of us believers in the cause. Barbara's greatest accomplishments, though, is the one she's most proud of, is being a mother to 4 children and being the wife to a loving husband, Jim Woodley. It is my distinct honor to introduce KVC's 49th commencement speaker, my friend, Dr. Barbara Woodley.
The notes are here, thank heavens, yes. President Hopper, esteemed members of the Platform Party, faculty and staff, family and friends of the graduates, and most importantly, members of the Kennebec Valley Community College 2019 graduating class. Good morning, and thank you for this opportunity to reconnect with an institution and a community that have meant so much to my family and to me. To the graduates, let me begin by saying congratulations on your great achievement. I'm deeply honored to participate in your ceremony today. For me, this really is a homecoming. I have had the privilege to participate in some 33 commencement exercises with graduates of this college. However, the college had 3 different names across those 33 ceremonies. Initially, Kennebec Valley Vocational Technical Institute, then Kennebec Valley Technical College, and at last, Kennebec Valley Community College. One would think that after so many ceremonies, writing a commencement address would be a piece of cake. I can assure you that is not true. I have drafted, edited, and rewritten remarks for weeks now, and this reflects how seriously I take the responsibility of giving this address. So after much deliberation, I've settled on 3 major points to emphasize. First, President Hopper invited me here as part of the college's 50th birthday celebration, so a bit of history is in order. Second, reflecting on my colleagues and my own history with KVCC, I have some brief observations to share with you as you begin or continue your own careers. And third, I have a challenge for each of you. Now, at this point, you may worry that the length of my speech may mirror the length of my tenure with the college. Put your fears aside. This will take only a few minutes tops. Again, I'm delighted to be here as the college celebrates its 50th year. The institution began as an experiment funded through an allocation from the state to the city of Waterville, the result of a hard-fought battle at the legislature to create a technical institute in our region. I think it's safe to say the college and all responsible for its growth and success have exceeded the goals for the project. Our community has watched the college grow from 166 students attending classes at night in borrowed classrooms at Waterville High School in 1969 to some 2,473 students pursuing college credentials on 2 campuses of 670 acres and an outreach center in 2019. There are many people to recognize and thank for their roles in this progress: faculty, staff, General Advisory Council members, Foundation Board trustees, area legislators, and system leadership who through the years had the vision and fortitude to bring us to this point now deserve our great appreciation and gratitude. It was not always an easy path forward. Thank you also to the college's many community partners and collaborating businesses without whom we would never have arrived at this place. We appreciate their great support. The many KVCC graduates who have succeeded in their goals have brought respect for the college's programs and for the institution as a whole. They certainly share in the pride we experience today. Now to the observations. They are primarily made from my career here, but I also tapped into some wisdom from Karen White, our former vice president, and Kathy Moore, longtime student advisor and dean of students. And I think many of you who know these individuals well will recognize some of this wisdom. First, success is rarely, if ever, the product of one person's vision. It takes teamwork to realize very big ideas. We could never have built a college with such limited resources, for example, had we not had a group of people bringing many skills to the process. Everyone has a role to play. Teamwork benefits organizations and fosters success not only by blending complementary strengths, but also by building trust among teammates. Being a team player is an essential skill for today's workforce So whatever the task at hand, be a team player. Second, along with success, there will be failures. How you choose to respond to these failures is key. If you can resist the urge to become discouraged and to assign blame, or worse, to abandon the effort altogether, you can learn from these challenging experiences. There are many ways to achieve a particular goal. Those of us who learn and persist have the greatest chance of succeeding in the end. Third, I have found respectful relationships in the workplace are critically important to accomplishing goals. Respect your colleagues and coworkers even when you seriously disagree. Our world at present too often lacks civility. As you begin this new phase in life, you have an opportunity to step up and set an example. Be thoughtful and compassionate in your dealings with others. Many of you will, or perhaps already have, become supervisors, managers, and owners of businesses. How you respond to differences, be they in opinions, approaches, or ideas, has much to do with your success. Such differences should not define your relationships with others. We all can accomplish so much more as a society when we focus on the values we share and the goals that unite us. And last, live in the moment. I have learned this lesson the hard way. Focusing on the future and anticipating potential problems can consume us, and too often we miss what is happening right now. Not only is this important in the workplace, but as I learned, it's especially so in our personal lives with our families and friends. You have much to celebrate today. You've worked hard and successfully juggled competing demands on your time, including from family, employment, community, and other personal obligations. I know many of the faculty members seated beside you, and they have high standards and expectations for their students. You can be proud that you've met and exceeded those expectations. But as you celebrate your achievements today, remember how your success came about. Now, David Brooks, a New York Times columnist and author, spoke at my son's commencement, and his words stuck with me. He noted that we benefit from a long river of knowledge on which we can now build. He explained that we reflect the wisdom, culture, and experience of our parents and family before us, and that we use their gifts to realize our success. So you may want to thank these family members today, as well as those friends and mentors who supported you in reaching your goal here. They are all important and deserving of thanks. And now the ask. Regardless of our individual political preferences and beliefs, we find that we are living in challenging times and in what some have termed a post-truth society. In fact, in 2016, the Oxford English Dictionary declared post-truth as its word of the year, defining the term as relating to or denoting circumstances in which objective facts are less influential in shaping opinion than appeals to emotion or personal belief. If you spend a bit of time on the internet, you can locate opinions on most any topic, both opinions supported by data and facts, and suppositions that are not. I am asking you to pursue the truth. Use the critical thinking skills you honed throughout your lives at education, especially at KVCC, to discern the truth. Don't presume that what you are reading is evidence-based. Don't believe all assertions. Search for the evidence. Reach your own conclusions based on truth. And do this while maintaining respect and dignity in interacting with those who may reach different outcomes. Through the years, KVCC surveyed employers of graduates. When asked what are the most important skills they look for in an employee, employers across all disciplines often listed critical thinking as the single most important. We are blessed in this country with both freedom of expression and a strong educational system. The two carry with them the responsibility to make sure our opinions are well-reasoned and well-informed, So in a time of social media myths and emotion-based news, please search for the facts, make solid decisions. Your education here prepared you to do just that. And in closing, I debated whether to read a short poem. I had this poem framed, and I hung it on my office wall where it was for many, many years. It is frequently quoted, but I think it is worthy of yet another read. The poem is commonly attributed to Ralph Waldo Emerson, although its true origin is unclear. It reads, "To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived, that is to have succeeded. And I wish each and every one of you great success in life. Congratulations."
Karen Normandin, KVCC Vice President of Student Affairs and Public Relations and Enrollment Planning, will now present the Aaron Levine and Fred Whitney Awards.
Good morning. I am pleased this morning to offer the recipients of 2 awards, the Aaron Levine Outstanding Student Award and the Fred Whitney Award. The Aaron Levine Outstanding Student Award is given in memory of Aaron Levine, a Maine state senator. In 1967, through the 104th legislature, Senator Levine spearheaded the appropriation of funds through the Maine Department of Education to provide post-secondary vocational programs at Kennebec Valley Vocational Technical Institute on a 3-year experimental basis, utilizing the Waterville Regional Vocational Center at Waterville High School. The Aaron Levine Outstanding Student Award is given to a student who has demonstrated citizenship and has been actively involved in campus and community projects. These students must have demonstrated leadership in addition to technical knowledge. This year, there are 2 recipients of the Aaron Levine Award. The first award is awarded to a mental health student, Casey Henderson. The second recipient of the Aaron Levine Award is a student from the Physical Therapy Assistant Program and is awarded to Kelly Wiswell. The second award this morning is the Fred Whitney Award. This award is given in memory of Fred W. Whitney. He was the first director of the Kennebec Valley Vocational Technical Institute from 1970 through 1973. The Fred Whitney Award is given to a student who, through personal sacrifice, perseverance, and determination, have demonstrated academic excellence and the ability to overcome personal obstacles while at Kennebec Valley Community College. And this year, there are 2 recipients of the Fred Whitney Award. The first recipient is a student in the Radiologic Technology program and is awarded to Stephanie Johansson. The second student of the Fred Whitney Award is also in the Radiologic Technology program and is awarded to Joseph Seegers. Thank you.
I am pleased to present the Bernard A. King Awards. This award is given in memory of Bernard King, who led the college from 1973 to 1984. His dedication, enthusiasm, and commitment served as driving forces behind the growth and development of the institution. It is most fitting, then, that the award is presented for academic excellence, dedication, and sincerity, and is given to a degree-seeking student earning the highest grade point average at Kennebec Valley Community College upon graduation. This year, the Associate Degree King Award is presented to a 2019 graduate of the Mental Health Program, Kimberly Wright. Kimberly, please come forward. This year, the Certificate King Award is presented to a 2019 graduate of the Electrical Line Worker Program, Ryan Shape. It is now my pleasure to present the Distinguished Alumni Award. It has become a tradition at KVCC to recognize at commencement a graduate who has distinguished himself or herself in a chosen career. I'm pleased to announce the Kennebec Valley Community College 2019 Distinguished Alumna is a 2012 graduate of the Physical Therapy Assistant Program, Jessica Rose Gleason. Jessica Gleason was born and raised in Skowhegan. She became a licensed physical therapist assistant after graduating from the PTA program at Kennebec Valley Community College. After 4 years of practice as a physical therapist assistant, she returned to KVCC as an instructor in the PTA program and continues to practice as a PTA outside of her teaching duties. She is a credentialed clinical instructor, a certified kinesiotaping practitioner, and is certified in youth and adult mental health first aid. Jessica is the Phi Theta Kappa National Club advisor. As advisor to these groups, she has assisted in the collection of meals, socks, personal goods for the Waterville Homeless Shelter. She's facilitated pet food collections for Anna Meals, increased donations for the KVCC Food Pantry, and sent holiday gift packages to troops overseas. She has volunteered at KVCC's Foundation Golf Tournament and the Gala. She sits on the KVCC Evening of Excellence Committee. She has adapted her community service projects to her class curriculum to further emphasize the importance of civic engagement. Jessica puts her community first, serving as the race director for the Corporal Cole Memorial Run, raising and donating over $45,000 toward the Corporal Cole Scholarship Fund in just 1 year. She cooks holiday meals for the Skowhegan Police Department and the Skowhegan Homeless Shelter. She participates in road races to support causes and brings awareness to sexual assault and domestic abuse. Jessica holds a therapeutic foster license and offers support as a peer mentor to adoptive foster families of Maine, specializing in kinship. She is currently seeking an additional degree in mental health and human services with a minor in addiction studies and a certificate in substance abuse rehabilitation. At her own KVCC graduation in 2012, Jessica was the recipient of the Fred Whitney Award. It is my distinct honor to present the 2019 Distinguished Alumni Award to KVCC 2012 alumna, Ms. Jessica Rose Gleason.
President Hopper, Dr. Woodley, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, and graduates, good morning. I am humbled and honored to have been selected as the Distinguished Alumna of 2019. I would like to start by thanking KVCC faculty members Verla Hubert and Julie LaRouche for their nomination, and the KVCC Alumni Committee for selecting me for this award. I would like to thank everyone that ever took a chance on me and all those that gave me second chances. Most of all, I would like to thank my oldest daughter, Zoe Gleason, as it is because of her that I became a better person. I want to talk to you about what brought us all here today. Truly an undefinable word. That word is grit. I'm not talking about the loose particles of stone and sand, but courage and resolve, strength in character. Grit is gravitating towards the positive, rejoicing in small successes, inspiring others, and being tenacious. In gravitating towards the positive, be a problem solver, not a problem finder. Consciously make moments happen every day to find the good. In rejoicing small successes, never belittle your accomplishments, no matter how big or small. Hold your heads high, dare to dream, and dream to achieve. Inspire others through kindness and selflessness. Never hesitate when you see a need to fill it. Finally, be tenacious. Never give up and never stop trying. It is not a question of if you will make a difference, but rather what kind of difference will you make. Be the light in someone's darkness and the wind in their sails during a storm. While doing for others, never lose sight of you, who you once were, who you are now, and who you will become. Gravitate towards the positive, rejoice in small successes, inspire others, and be tenacious. Congratulations on achieving the dream, KVCC graduating class of 2019.
Finally, the moment has arrived, the awarding of the degrees to the graduating class of 2019. This is a wonderful tradition that celebrates the hard work and determination of students who have achieved so much. KVCC class of 2019, this is your day. Your day to be recognized as an academic, as a college graduate, and as someone who has the tools and motivation to succeed. I'm extremely proud of all of you. I'm deeply honored to be here and to have the privilege to confer your degrees. I would like to ask Kathy Engelhardt, the KVCC Academic Dean, to come forward for the presentation of the candidates. Kathy.
Good morning. To all the members of the class of 2019, let me offer my congratulations to you at this moment of completion and accomplishment. The faculty have guided you through this journey we are celebrating today. In recognition of this, Would all of the faculty of KVCC please stand and be recognized by the graduates and the guests? Dr. Hopper, on the recommendation of the faculty of Kennebec Valley Community College, and upon confirmation by the registrar, I commend to you these candidates have fulfilled the requirements necessary to receive their respective degrees or academic certificates.
Graduates, please stand. The faculty has recorded that you have completed the prescribed curriculum in your chosen field of study. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Maine Community College System, I confer upon you the academic credential which you have earned, the Associate in Arts degree, the Associate in Science degree, the Associate in Applied Science degree, and the academic certificate, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Please be seated. Academic Dean Kathy Engelhardt and Brian Holtz will now join me in presenting the diplomas. Please come forward as your name is called.
Associate in Applied Science, Emergency Medical Services, Melissa Adams. Applied Electronics and Computer Tech, Jeffrey Peter Beraw. Shannon Michelle Egan. Julian Travis Lall. Eric Daniel Sanford. Damian Michael Santiago. Edward Joseph Wilshusen III. Applied Engineering Technology, Alexander Turner Dean Kirk. Business Administration, Jeffrey D. Brown. Kelly Marie Dow. Michael Allen Durrett. Veronica Johnson. Sonnet Rose Myers. Joshua Robert Yanelli. Brandy Marie Ellis. Jason J. Manser. Catherine Grace Williams. Culinary Arts, Jessica Louise Klauser. William Coldwell. Mark T. Desmond. Keith Errol Giles. Deborah Lynn Gray. Caroline Abigail Hansen. Clarissa Megan Hooper. Caitlin Therese Hopkins. Samantha K. Howard. Brianne Marie Jasper. Macy K. Lee. Marianne Nicole Muty. Melissa M. Pierce. Taylor Williams. Education, Lizelle Marie Giggy. Norma Letitia Krumholtz. Miranda Elaine Kiespert. Morgan Joyce Lafrenner. Kylie Dawn London. Natasha Lovering. Mamie Ruth Matthews. Melinda Marie Pelletier. Taylor Marie Richardson. Star Jean Sabins. Devin S. Weber. Sierra Marie Winson. Electrical line worker technology, Tyler Logan Ayotte. Joshua Troy Brown. Cameron Gagin. Matthew Alexander Oliver. Dylan Clark Willett. Nathaniel Kevin Church. Joshua Winfield Vos. Elijah Christopher Webster Dorian. Victor Michael Edgerton. Ryland Robert King. Matthew Charles Tremblay. Kyle J. Bridger. Casey Joseph Rogers. Jacob Richard Miller. Justin Andrew Fisher. Joshua Michael Scoville. Nathan David Capusta. Caleb Michael Smith. Brian Austin Parsons. Joshua Joseph Perry. Brody Michael Porter. Ryan L. Shoppy. William Tyler Sanders. Electrical Technology, Brad Thomas Allen. Shane Christopher Alley. Alicia M. Biddle. Chad Andrew Bryant. Jeremy Roland Coate. Robert Lawrence Farrington. Evan Thomas Fisher. Alan Octave Gibbs, Jr. Peter James Hickey. David Joseph McElvain II. Garrett Joseph Place. Daniel Micah Vashon. Aaron Lawrence Young. Zachary Lee Kayer. Energy Services Technology, Ashley Lynn Ames. Brandon Lewis Fisher. Aaron L. LeBlanc. Stephen Lee Mills. Emil James Woodruff. General Science Biology, Tamara Deanne Burke. Elizabeth Florence Vasquez. Russell Jim Violette. General Studies, Kinjare Marcus Barney. Grace Margaret Bickford. Madeline Grace Blanchard. Lindsay Kate Brann. Melissa Marie Grant. Zachary Hale. Holly Ann Holmes. Shelby Ann Martin Bugby. Sadie Marilyn Paulette. Janice Marilyn Stewart. Caitlin Delaney St. John. Health Information Management, Sarah Elizabeth Bailey. Amy Lynn Forbus. Medical Coding, Krista Elise Jackson. Health Information Technology, Janice Doris Nagel. Health Information Management, Jacqueline Michelle Neese. Brenna Megan Rathburn. Emily Elizabeth Stiles. Jasmine Ann Weber. Liberal Studies, Kiara Lynn Andriozzi. Danielle Lori Aguirre. Brooke Nicole Berberick. Caitlin Marie Sink-Mars. Hannah Christine Dodson. Kayla Marie Duguay. Jessica Rose Forsman. Wolf Kira Hayashi. Nicarise Charles Hunter. Joshua Joseph Marin. Susan Teresa Matthew. Valerie Morgan Paulette. William Richard Picard. J. Aaron Rossignol II. Nastasia Seegers.
Last name Stefanizzi.
Marina Ariana Stefanizzi.
Last name is Bison.
Medical Assisting, Paige Melise Bison. Tracy Lee Bradley. Carmen R. Bragg. Michaela Marie Capani. Julie Ann Chavez. Megan Amber Curtis. Tammy Lee Frappier. Megan Sue Goucher. Jessica Ann Kuhn. Jade Marie Lamb. Nicole Evelyn Marcia. Christy Marie McCorrison. Courtney Ann Melville. Jessica Renee Murray. Carly May Nabarowski. Heidi Danielle Obishon. Jasmine Janet Overlock. Sarah E. Rand. Erica Lynn Ratner. Exandria Alexis Santos. Holly Lynn Vanadestein. Nicole Lynn Capeless. Karen Camille Clements. Carolyn A. Cotton. Stacy E. B. Halford. Tanya May Hickbottom. Melissa Lynn Kinney. Carla Janine LaRue. Tina Louise Makinson. Julia Deborah Pabone. Callie Lynn Reed Oliver. Alexis Ann Roy. Caitlin Jolene Scammon. Christopher Michael Shedyak. Kelly Elizabeth Thornton. Gerald Lee Wiswell. Melissa Trudy Witek. Caitlin Margaret Young. Mental health. Madison Wilson Chadbourne. Andrea Lori Dubois. Victoria May Giroux. Casey Joe Henderson. Ralph Whitney Hendricks. Courtney Jade Mills. Olivia Marie Nichols. Jada Lonnie Sharp. Kimberly Ruth Wright. Amy Elizabeth Duvall. Nursing, Kelly Ann Baker. Christina G. Begin. Amanda Lee Burke II. Denise Marie Carroll. Brianna Dawn Carruthers.
They forgot that.
We'll get it to you.
Just
Taylor
recognize.
Jamie Constable. Stephanie Constance Corliss. Lisa Ann Davidson. Amanda Lauren Davis. Michaela Noel Dixon. Gabrielle Deanna Dow. Heather Dunn. Kayla Faith Fournier. Denise Elizabeth Fredericks. Jade Sierra Frost.
Bye.
Fiona Vi Greenwood. Ayla Mae Haynes. Caitlin Mary King. Gregory Allen King. Aaron Joseph Lamreau. Jessica Lee McGuire. Morgan Elizabeth McLagan. Haley Margaret Newman. Simone Giselle Pelletier. Ashley Ann Perry. Tyler Edward Pinkham. Christy Lee Pugsley. Elizabeth Christina Reed. Sadie Lynn Reed. Vernetta Lynn Sensabaugh. Stacy Lee Smart. Christine Audrey Thomas. Angela L. Turcotte. Ashley Amanda West. Occupational Therapy Assistant, Hillary Elizabeth Huff Anderson. Jessica Lee Bell. Cody Brown. Jessica Mae Martin Ellis. Olivia Grace Fenderson. Acadia Rose Jerome. Mackenzie Joe Maselli. Emily Megan Willett. Elsie Rose Shaw. Natalie Jane Ware. Kelly Welch. Phlebotomy, Jenna Sherry Marie Brown. Kayliana Lutz. Catherine Nadine Pitcher. Sharon Lee Rankin. Crystal Ann Stratton. Physical therapy assistant, Jason Carlton Berry. Joseph C. Bigby. Kimberly Renee Emerson. Kara Lynn Hebert. Tammy Ethelyn Hill. Craig Lyle Hinckley. Travis Paul Labonte. Melissa N. Leduc. Miranda Lynn Lissette. Hannah Nicole Neal. Victoria May Papsis. Lori Ann Pierce. Matthew Douglas Wasco. Kelly Ann Wiswell. Precision Machining Technology, Corbin Gerald Dosti. Nicholas Paul Easler. Heidi Lynn Miller. Radiologic Technology, Hannah Jane Crone. Michael Anthony Frazone. Caitlin Ashley Gallant. Samantha Marie Harvey. Stephanie Judith Johansson. Riley Megan Phillips. Amanda Lynn Poulin. Naraith B. Say. Congratulations, Joe. Joseph Carl Seegers.
Just like the stadium.
Jerry Michael Shea. Ashley Joanna Sullivan. Daniel Oscar Villarreal. Cindy Stephanie Wanjiro. Sustainable Agriculture, Sean Bronson Hadley. Emily Randall. Faith Summer Wall. Sustainable Construction, Gregory Reed Perkins. Dylan Robert Bowie. Welding. Christopher Aaron Dickinson. Jean Howard. Becca E. Naidu. Christopher Allen Michael Paquette.
Family, friends, and guests, please remain at your seats during the procession of the graduates. Graduates, please stand. It's time to turn those tassels. I hardly need to ask, please join me in congratulating the graduates of the class of 2019.
Thank you.